Hello there. Yes, well, my last working day for a bit. Yip and yay. Yes, I do have to work with a very young person with ADHD this morning, so it's going to be another interesting morning. Yes, anyway, yes, I thought today I was going to talk about Julian Assange. I thought about it, and then I decided, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I thought I'd give it, sort of a day and a bit to see what our free speech merchants would say about the fact that the USA have to promise not to kill him, ideally, before we'll hand him over, or the Australians will, or something. One of the two. Anyway, yeah. So I thought it'd be interesting to see exactly what our free speech lords and masters have to say about it. Well, we've had absolutely nothing about it from Toby Young and the Free Speech Union. Now, you would have thought they would have mentioned a bit about it, as it is the classic free speech issue of the last decade, but not a word from Toby Young, not a word from the Free Speech Union, nothing on their website, nothing from Douglas Murray, who is, after all, director of the Free Speech Union, not the business they're in, free speech. Yes, so other people, I thought, those people that seem to make a living out of being free speech merchants, like Andrew Doyle, Free Speech Nation. You would have thought Free Speech Nation, the very name of the show, would... No, obviously not. Not gonna tweet about that, and won't have anything on the show. The last thing I could find on GB News was the Coast guy. Him out there that has to put everything in a codified sort of way, so you won't think about capitalism. Yeah, him. And who else? Oh yeah, Julia Hartley-Brewer. That's the other one I tried. Julia Hartley-Brewer, who is just every once in a while does surprise you by actually coming out on the right side of free speech, but with this one not, because obviously he's not a very nice man. I think seems to be her standard point. No, of course it isn't, but she very much sides with the establishment, because after all she works for Rupert Murdoch, and that's the way that one works. Now, I'm sure there are loads of other people out there that are concerned about Julian Assange. Yeah, of course there are. But it's odd that none of them are free speech absolutists or advocates at all. Yeah? Because he represents the wrong sort of free speech. The sort of free speech we need in this country, according to our free speech merchants, is the free speech to be as rude as possible on a regular basis to anyone we don't like trans people or London mayors, especially if they're Muslim. Yes, brown people in particular. We can be as rude as we like, and we should be. And if those brown people attain any form of political power, then they simply become targets for us, because they are interfering with what we want to say about them. However, for the rest of us, the plebeian working classes, there is nothing. There are no crumbs from their table in terms of free speech. We can just get on with it and wholeheartedly agree with them. I find this stuff, I don't know. I mean, it's beyond a feeling of deep sadness, but once again, I know I've been using a lot of metaphors lately, but this is British journalism for you, okay? It will not do anything that criticises its masters, and as such, it is not journalism, it is propaganda. These people are here to protect private property. That is the free speech that you have, okay? You can complain about things so long as you restrict it to a sternly worded letter to the Times. But if you do anything else, then the full force of the law must be brought against you because you threaten capital. That was a bit stern, wasn't it? Anyway, do have a lovely Thursday if you can. It's sort of, well, Good Friday tomorrow, and I'm hoping it's going to be a good one. Yes, enjoy worshipping whatever god you will, but as ever, make sure it's the right one, eh? There's only one,